Everybody, this is Kevin and welcome back to a long-awaited building video on the International Space Station from DeAgostini. The reason it's been so long, and it's not the fault of the ISS, it's actually the fault of the Lotus F1 race car that I'm building. I originally had planned on building them parallel to each other, and it was going good for a while until two stages for the F1 car got held up in production, shipping, management. I don't know where the problem was. So that delayed everything. If you may remember that was a couple months ago. Well, they finally got me the stage that I needed to get moving again, but the second stage that I was missing still never showed up. That's 32, I believe. However, every month I'm still getting my packages from them. I think I'm up to like stage 70 in packages waiting to be built, but I'm stuck because I don't have that stage 32 yet. So I figured enough's enough. I don't know when I'm going to get the F1 car done, but I do have all the parts and stages necessary to continue on with the ISS. So I've just decided I'm going to forego the race car until they can find a stage 32 to send me. For time being, we're going to work on the space station. This video is not going to require the use of the full station unit, so I think we're just going to be working on a couple small modules. Nothing too elaborate. This is 35 and 36. Just going to put some panels on these modules and whatnot. So again, we don't need the full station, so that's going to make the workbench a little bit more manageable. So without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, first up we've got stage 35, and again, this is a simple small module. It's only half a module, and we're just going to add some plugs, so this really shouldn't take too long. Let's go ahead and get this bag opened, emptied out. I can already hear just by the sound it's solid metal. We got some MS4 screws and two little panels, so let me figure out how many screws we need and we'll come right back. Okay, it's actually been so long since we've worked on this, I forgot that stage 34, we left off with this half a module. So that's what this new module is going to attach to. So we're simply going to drive that pin into that attachment hole. Hopefully it just pops right in. Hopefully. There's a little bit of an alignment issue actually. Now I can't seem to get this apart. That pin seems to be a little bit askew. See, it's not, oh, maybe it's just my perception, but it looks a little crooked. So let's just see if we can't just really drive it in. Ah, there we go. Okay, well, little elbow grease never hurt. Put a little oil on our MS4 screws. There, that locks in. And then these two are going to be disguised by the two plugs that we place in next. And I don't think we're going to have to cut to the next frame. I think we'll be able just to scoot right into that step as far as plugging in those plastic panels. Okay. All right, so these two panels here, one has a notch in it. Yep, that one right there. This one is complete. So let's find the one with the notch and find the opening that has a notch. There it is. I see it right there. So this is going to slide in this way and just pressure fit. There we go. And this one should do the same on the opposite side. There we go, snaps right in. So that module is done. Let's move on to stage 36. Okay, well, my idea of a clean, clear bench was short-lived because we do in fact need the station for 36. So I had to go retrieve it, blow some dust off it. It's been sitting on top of a shelf for a few months, just waiting to be used again. So, okay, this is interesting. This module here actually has the word and flag of Japan on it. So, for you space nerds out there, you may already know what module this is, or if not, at least now you have a reference point to start searching, because I have no idea what module this is. So it looks like we got some more MS4s and 4 more plugs. So let me refer to the manual and see what we do first. Okay, step 1 will be taking the module that we just did back in stage 35 and attaching it to the Japanese module here in 36. So we just attach this from the top. You can see there's a little beveled cutout on that round piece, and there's a little bit of a bevel in the hole. So common sense says that's the way the alignment goes. So that just fits right into place. Okay, and then from the underside, we can take one MS4 screw and join the two modules together. Okay, that's all we're going to get out of that one. And then we want to take our, I'm guessing this is like a robotic arm. I don't think this is the Canada arm, but it is a robotic arm of sorts. And it is just pressure fit into that square notch right there. Let's see how far this can go in. There we go. Nice tight fit. Okay, that's rotatable. That's kind of cool. Okay, so we'll just get that straight for now. Okay, now I'm going to figure out where this goes on the station. We'll come right back. Okay, the next step is attaching the two modules that we just put together and attaching it to the lower half of the Japan module. They both have Japan. I don't know if I can tilt this up enough for you to see. Probably not. You just have to take my word for it that there is a Japanese sticker right here. But it looks just like this one here. So we're going to place this in. You'll see there's 4 holes and there's 4 openings on the top of the module. And this should align right up. Oh, there we go. That's nice and easy. And we'll see if we can get all 4 of these screws in. See if I can get around the other side. That way I don't block the camera view with my hand. Okay. I know there's 2 screws on the right hand side are blocked by this module, but they look just like these 2 here, just in the opposite corner. So you just have to use your imagination on these 2. And we'll finish off with this final corner piece. I am not left-handed. This is very difficult for me. Okay. All right. With that being done, now we come back to our plugs And there's there's a couple different types of plugs. The first two are identical looking, and let me just make sure I'm putting them in the right spots. They're going to go on the front two panels here, and I believe, oh no, this one has a little notch on the side, so this is different. So it's going to fit there, like that. And this one's going to fit in the side right here. Well, I say that with confidence, but it's not fitting. But what's interesting is that looks a little sloppy. That looks a little too small. But these are identical. So this should be able to fit into here, but it's almost like too wide. Wow, that is not fitting together very well. Ah, I know the problem. I'm reading the manual backwards. This doesn't go there at all. Let me see if I can pop this part back out. There we go. Okay, let's do this the right way. These go on this side, and the one with the notch goes here. There we go. Much better. Ah, okay, that took a little bit. All right, and then the back two, they go this direction. The little guy, he's going to go toward this end. Yeah. And this bigger one is going to fit right in here like that. Okay, I made that a lot more difficult than it needed to be, but that wraps up stages 35 and 36. Let's do a quick debrief. Okay, well that concludes stages 35 and 36. I'll try to bring the ISS in here and give you a little bit better view of it than you were able to get from the overhead. But this module you're looking at right there with the Japanese flag on it, that is what we were just working on. That's what we completed. This was stage 35, and we attached it to the previous step 34, and then all that went together on 36. And then that bolted down to this, which was from a previous stage. I couldn't tell you what number. And then that all got bolted together. We got the holes plugged in and covered up with the new panels, and it's really looking good. I forgot how big this is, but look at this monstrosity. And we don't even have the bigger solar array panels on there yet. This thing's just going to get bigger and bigger. So that's going to conclude this video. Thanks everybody for your patience. I know it's been a while since we've been able to do these. Again, I apologize for the F1 race car. It's on standby until I get stage 32. I've notified DeAgostini. They're aware of the problem. Their hands are tied until they can get the shipment in, I guess. I don't know exactly what's going on their end, but they say they are aware. That being said, we're gonna trudge forward and not give up on the ISS. Gonna get back into it full swing here and just take it all the way to the finish line. So with that, everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks for your patience. God bless, and we will see you in the next video.